to go out there and capture. And the current idea is that the first team to capture all the different control points will take control of Tol Barad. And that's one of our mechanics to help spread players out so they don't all end up in one place like the Wintergrass Fortress. Some of these control points will probably use vehicle combat kind of stuff, and other ones won't. So if you have a particular preference about whether or not you like to drive vehicles around and bash down walls and that sort of thing, then we'll have that in certain parts. And then in other parts, it'll be limited to more kind of pure PvP. So while the battle is inactive, the winning team is given access to the Tol Barad prison instance, and this prison instance will give you access to bosses a lot like the way we have Archivon and all of his buddies right now. In addition, while the battle's not in action, both sides can use the Tol Barad quest hub as their daily quest hub. We plan to have a lot of the main daily quests for the expansion be in this quest hub, a lot like the Isle Kel'Danas back in the day. And so when it's in the off battle, both teams will be using these daily quests to get their dailies done. And in addition, the winning team will get access to a couple of extra bonus daily quests. So yeah, that and Tol Barad Marks of Honor. Woo! And so with that, I'm going to hand it over to Corey, and Corey's going to talk about our guild leveling system.
Hey guys. So we're going to cover a bunch of topics here. Here's a quick overview of what we're going to get into. We'll talk about the levels and the talents, get into the professions, our concept of a looking for guild system, achievements, and then a couple of general features at the end. So we'll start off with the leveling concept. The pitch behind the idea of doing a guild leveling system is to really make people feel like it feels valuable to be in a guild. And people that aren't in a guild, we really want them to feel like they want to be in a guild. We think the game it's really fun when you get to play with a group of friends. You have a lot of people you connect with. So kind of the concept behind all this is really to get people into a guild and have it feel like it's valuable. So the concept of leveling is going to happen in a variety of different ways. Basically, there's a ton of different things that you can do, and all of these things will actually end up giving you basically guild experience. And we're planning to let you currently level up through 20 levels of guild leveling. That number might still change a little bit, but that's what we feel like feels good right now. So here's a couple different ways, like leveling in general. Any player in your guild gains a level. That adds to experience. Reputation ranks. Killing a boss in any raid or any dungeon. Rated battleground wins, as Tom mentioned. Also arena wins. Things like profession ranks that don't necessarily involve combat, but they're definitely helping the guild out overall, so we want them to contribute. Now the concept of boss kills there, that in order for that to work, you have to have a certain number of guild members with you. Right now we're kind of leaning to something about a 75% ratio. So in a 5-man, you would need to have 4 out of 5 people be from your guild. And then when you make that kill on that boss, you would earn guild experience for it. That same concept applies to the battlegrounds. As long as you have 75% of your team be from your guild, like 7 out of 10 in Warsong Gulch, you would then earn leveling experience for your guild. Now, each time you gain a level, you're going to earn a talent point. And these talent points can be spent in a guild talent tree. The talents that are purchased in the guild talent tree apply to everyone in the entire guild. We've got a pretty wide variety of different talents. I've got an example that we'll be able to show you here in a little bit of a couple different things. But the talents, they vary from things like reduced costs on repairs to things like mass resurrection. And the concept of how this works is we take the top 20 earners per day from the guild. And the reason we do that is because we want this system to be able to scale between a small guild that might say only have maybe 30 people, all the way up to a guild that might have 500 people. So we do this by taking the top 20 earners every day. So, and that'll be actually displayed to everyone else in the guild. So if you're a guy out there that's putting in a lot of contribution, everyone